Do this powerful recipe to protect your house, to protect your shop, that is your business, and chase away negative energies and unseen forces. A lot of people started business with a very good amount of money. And when they start that business was booming. The business is moving fine. But in a couple of months, in a couple of years, they noticed that this business is not as it was before. It will be like this business is like collapsing. They noticed that when they started the business in the first place, customers are patronizing them. They are living large. But now, in a day, one person can come. Sometimes in a day, they will not sell. They can stay 2 to 3 days without selling anything. And before you know it, the person will become frustrated. Some will close that shop. If you're a businessman and you're watching this video, don't allow something like this to happen to you. If maybe you're already in the situation now, don't hesitate to carry this ritual. I strongly believe that there will be a change. There will be totally change. Things will start working fine again. Because a lot of people have contacted me concerning this particular situation. How they start their business, how the business was moving fine, but suddenly everything is stagnant. It will be like there is somebody attacking that business in the spiritual realm. No time is right. Something must be done. You can do this to protect your house and also your business. What do you need? You need a root of bitter leaf. Root of bitter leaf. If you are in the township, you are in your country, but you live in the township far from your village, and you cannot get the root, I will tell you to call any of your siblings urgent for them to get the root for you. What they need to do when they uproot the root of this bitter leaf, they will cut it into 21 pieces. They will cut it into 21 pieces, and also go and get bitter kola, 21 pieces. This bitter kola have a lot of spiritual benefit and also health benefit. A lot of people neglect this, but it works wonders. When it comes to anything like both poison, anything like negative energy and other things, it will work for it perfect. So if you can be able to get this material, you will rise again. The dead bone will rise. Now, if you want to protect your house first, that you don't want any negative forces, negative energy, anything that is not good to enter that house. Maybe you are hearing the sound of somebody walking around your house without seeing the person, or on top of your ceiling, it will be like somebody is walking there, but when you check, you can't see anything. Now, get white material. White material. First of all, peel the back, all the back of that bitter kola. Peel all the back. Put it inside white material. In front of your gate, for people that have compound, you want to protect that building. In front of your gate, where people are marching to enter your house, dig a small hole and bury it there. You must put it inside white material. You can buy white handkerchief, not the one you are using before, or you can buy half yard of white material. and fold it and bury it there. You don't need too much prayer for this particular work. It will work for you perfect. When you bury it there, now that root of bitter leaf, go to your house. If your compound is too much big or is not big, in the corners of that house, dig a small hole, building one. If like the place is 4 corners, in the end of this house you bury it. In the end of the house you bury it. 1. In the end of the house you bury it. Now, the remaining one, when you bury 1 in the corners of that house, in the entrance of that particular house, before where you bury that bitter kola, dig a hole and bury the remaining ones. That's all. You can also choose if that root, you can watch it out sand. You can get 7 of it. Use white material to tight it. Hang it inside your house. No negative force, no negativity inside that house again. For people that are doing business and facing challenges of stagnant and other things, but the business is not moving, no customer is coming. In fact, you have become frustrated. You don't know what to do. You are met that you know when they start. You have been in the business before they start. They are doing well. Even that your neighbor are selling. But before, you can never sit down. People will be watching. Don't cry. Nature have answer to your problem. The reason why you have been in that problem for years is because you don't know that the solution of your problem is on doorstep. This thing will not cost you too much money. This is how you will rise that dead shop. You will rise it again. Go and gather this material I said, 21 seed of bitter kola and 21 pieces of root of bitter leaf. You peel the back of that bitter kola, put inside white material in the front of your house, in the front of that shop. Dig there and bury it. Now get 7 sticks of that bitter leaf, the root, tight it, hang it inside that house, inside that shop where nobody will see it. Keep it there. The remaining one, bury it near you bury the bitter kola, but don't bury it in the same hole. You can also, if maybe people that have shop, maybe where your shop is up, or where your shop is where you cannot bury anything, because there are some people that have shop, maybe the position of the shop is not where they can bury something. Sometimes it happens like that. Then what you need to do is to drop the root in the corners of that shop. The remaining one, you tight it and hang it up. It works for you like that. People that have shop where they cannot bury anything, but you are facing these challenges, that is a way out. Go and perform this. And also the bitter kola, if you cannot bury it because you have shop upstairs, or you cannot bury something, drop it where you will not sweep it away, all the corners of that shop. Then the remaining one, you can bring 7 pieces, grind it, and sprinkle it where people are marching to enter that shop. But if you sprinkle it there, that means you are not going to sweep outside that place for full day. For people that have shop where they cannot bury something, if you can follow the instruction, it looks simple, very, very simple. But remember, for years you have found yourself in that bad situation, but this simple thing can help you to come out of it. If you can carry the assignment carefully, you will rejoice. Sometimes in life, you don't need to spend too much money before you get answer of your problem. There's a problem that you don't need to spend too much money, you get the result. So go and do this and come out from that dangerous situation. I strongly believe it will work for you because it's working for others. So your own will not be different. Remain blessed.